Let me tell y'all something, man. If you're looking to be healthy in America, the last place you should visit is the medical system. Avoid the hospitals. You need to study real doctors who don't prescribe man-made drugs for health. Number one, Dr. Yahki Awakened, and number two, Dr. Robert Morse. Let me spit some CDC facts for you. 40% of adult Americans are considered obese. 19% of our children ages 2 to 18 are considered obese. Roughly 60% of adult Americans have at least one chronic illness. At least 66% of adult Americans take at least one prescription drug. So you telling me almost half of the country is fat and obese. A quarter of our children, the next generation, are fat and obese. 60% of the adult population has at least one chronic illness, and more than half of us are on drugs. Have you ever asked yourself, doctor, nurse, patient, why do we put so much money, so much manpower, so much research into drugs, into vaccines, and neglect the basics? All of our energy should be going down to the basics, which is good, chemically free, farm-raised foods, clean water, a clean environment, fresh air, sunlight, sleep, and movement. If you as a human being cover your essential needs, your everyday needs, you don't have to worry about visiting the medical system, and you will not be a cash cow. You see, because I don't know anybody who has entered the medical system and left feeling good. I don't know them. They leave drugs. See, all of this manpower, all of this research, all of this money, yet you guys cannot cure anything. All you can do is manage us. All you can do is drug us. Even the doctors and nurses themselves don't even know their bodies. So what are you really learning? Who is teaching you? Who told you this is the correct way to take care of the human body? You see, this is why you need to study alternative doctors, natural doctors who do not prescribe man-made drugs. Dr. Yahki Awakened, Dr. Robert Morse, and John Rose. Because once I started studying these men and they told me about the most important system in the body, which is the lymphatic system, once I learned how to keep that lymphatic system flowing, once I learned the food that was designed for man, I started obviously wasn't eating right, but I've been exercising, been getting, like I was saying, been was sleeping right, exercising, movement, getting the sunlight. I'm doing everything right, but I just wasn't eating right. And my eating habits led to dehydration, which led to me having chronic prediabetes. But once I learned the lymphatic system and I learned the food, which is designed for man, believe it or not, is fruits, predominantly fruits, with vegetables, nuts, seeds, and herbs. My whole life 360, my 24 years of prediabetes disappeared within 2 weeks. And the doctors couldn't figure that out because everybody around me who's either pre-diabetic or diabetic is on drugs, including the doctors, including the nurses. So when I walked up in Johns Hopkins and let the nurses know that I'm no longer pre-diabetic, and I had the proof from them because they're the ones who took my blood, they couldn't believe it because they have lost the power. They have been so dubbed down by these drugs, they believe they can't cure their diabetic symptoms. So me, 24 years old, young, vibrant, I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't party, I don't hang with thotties. I sleep 8 hours every day. I drink 6 to 8 bottles of water a day. I exercise, always moving, always active, always studying something, always getting that sunlight. I thought I was eating clean. I was eating home-cooked meals. I despise fast food. I was doing everything right according to the book, according to the way of life. Yet I was still part of that 60% with chronic illness. So imagine if I would have fell off one of them categories. Lean and gut is on the way. ED is on the way. Full diabetes is on the way. And the medical system couldn't do nothing for me. So I had to take my strength back. I had to do the work. And when I did the work, I did my studying. I did my trials and errors. I did my own clinical trials. I got the answers and now I'm healed. So you need to do the same. Take your power back and stop taking drugs for health. Main thing we need to focus on and put most of our power into is the food. Why? Because everybody must eat. I know we have a lot of essential needs, but a lot of us are eating the wrong foods. A lot of us are eating food that is taking way too long to get through the system and out, because everybody must eat and everybody must eliminate. So if you're eating 2 to 3 times a day, but you're not getting rid of the food, you're not pooping, you're not urinating 2, 3 times a day, you are going to die from your own internal waste. This is why you need to study the lymphatic system. It is the sewer system of the body. Anything that comes into the body that's not supposed to be there, its job is to remove it before it causes any harm. So if your lymphatic system is not flowing, you're not sweating, you're not pooing, your kidney, your liver is not working, you're not peeing, all of that toxicity that's supposed to be out is going to stay in and is going to burn you from the inside. And that is the problem. And this is what the medical system fails to recognize. Example, it's been a while since I've been sick, but when I get sick, guess what happens? The fever starts raising up. My nose starts, I gotta sneeze. I gotta sneeze that snot out, that toxic. I gotta cough, the mucus start coming out. I gotta cough it out because my body is overloaded. My body said, yo, this man's lymphatic system is not working, or whatever that came into his body, whatever he ate, whatever he's doing, whatever he rubbed on his body, lotion, shampoo, whatever is going into his body, we can't get it out fast enough. Push it out through his hair. Give him dandruff. Give him eye wax. Push it out through his eyes. Push it out through his ears. Push it out through his nose. Give him diarrhea. Make him piss it out. Make him sweat it out. We need to get this out quickly before it causes any harm. But when you take these drugs, they impair your lymphatic system. They shut down the feedback system. You cough and take this medication, you stop coughing, but what were you coughing out and where is it going now? Deeper in the body. So not only you should study Dr. Robert Morse, Dr. Yahki Awakened, and John Rose to learn about the lymphatic system. If you want to start today, the number one food that's going to help you move your lymphatic system is fruits. Maximum hydration. This is the food made for man. See, when fruits come in, they got to clean you out before they can build you. And the fruit is not going to stay in your body for too long. Within 24 hours, whatever you ate, whatever fruit you ate, even the vegetables, is coming out the butt cheek quickly. It's not going to stay in the body, start hardening it up, start sticking like glue. It comes in, it cleans, hydrates, does what it need to do, be utilized and sent out. That is the food we're supposed to eat. You understand? So if you want to start your detox now, you want to start pushing the toxicity, go on a raw diet. Start eating more fruits and vegetables. Break it down into smoothies. Start juicing. Hydrate the body and help the toxicity push out. Let me correct myself because I'm using bad language. This is not a diet. This is not a 1 week, 2 week, 3 week fix. Okay, this is the way we're supposed to eat. We're supposed to come out the coochie eating fruits and vegetables, nuts, seeds, and herbs. Okay, this is not carnivore diet. This is not a keto diet, ketogenic diet. I don't keep up with all these diets. Even a vegan diet. This is not a diet. We're not trying to eat to die. We're trying to eat to live. So eat food that is living. Eat food that is alive. Don't eat dead flesh. Even a cooked food. I'm not going to get into that too much, but putting fire to your food. No other animal on this earth destroys their food by putting fire to it before they eat it. We're the only animals on this earth that cooks food. All right? One more thing just to finish it off. I understand a lot of people may not be able to get to fully raw fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds, but try your best to get as close as possible. So if that means, you have like one fruit meal a day, okay. If that's the best you can do, if that's the farthest you want to go, okay, let's do it. If that means you want to be a high raw vegan or you just want to be vegan and eat some fruits on the side, so be it. The closer you can get to the natural diet, the better off you can be. But if you want to push the toxicity out of your body, you need to go to the highest level, which is raw fruits, juices, and smoothies. That's the way you need to go. So if you're sick, don't be playing around with no vegan diet. Go completely raw. If you want to heal yourself as quick as possible, don't be playing around trying to go from pescatarian to vegetarian to vegan and raw. Go all the way in because we're trying to save your life here. If you're not sick, you can take your time.